Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 20. We're now into the 20s of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you guys are doing well. I just had a sub in. It's just getting finished. I could not wait to play. I'm enamored with this game, guys. I don't know about you. I'm absolutely in love with Baldur's Gate 3. I cannot believe how good it is. This to me is one of the best CRPGs I can remember playing in a very long time, if not one of the best of all time. That good already. Yeah, it's just fantastic. So what are your thoughts on it? I know I say this a lot, how much I enjoy a game I'm playing and stuff. I don't say greatest of all time a lot. I mean, I often say, how much I'm enjoying a game. I tend to repeat myself, I guess. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think this game is flippin' incredible. All right. Okay, here we are in camp, and there is Withers, who I said we're going to talk to this episode. Hopefully I can make it through this episode. There's a pretty decent storm brewing right now and going on. Hope nothing happens. I'm on my laptop. Let us talk to Withers.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
What? Oh my gosh, he's a party member? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, maybe not a party member. Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Huh. Will these hirelings... Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Continue.
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Huh. Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Huh. And look very ugly doing it. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
200. Can you help me change my class? What if I don't have that kind of gold right now? I'd like to talk about hirelings.
Very well.
Recruit a hireling? Does this mean we can get a 5th party member? What if I don't have that kind of gold right now?
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Huh. Withers. This strange wraith commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, and change your class for a price, of course. Alright, let's quick save and hire a hireling and see what happens.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Or is this just a way
Very well.
to,
Impossible. Thy party is full.
Oh. Okay, so it's just a way for you to make a created character, basically, and bring them along. Okay, pretty cool, though. Definitely some interesting stuff going on there. Let's go ahead. Do we end the day? How do we leave camp? I don't want to end the day. Leave camp. Shadowheart.
Ready. Whatever it takes.
You've got all your level 1 spells? No? I'm a little colorblind, so that's hard for me to tell. It looks like she has 1 out of 4. Level 2 spells. She has no casts of. She can cast cantrips. Her channel divinity's gone. Lizelle
Will be done.
has superiority die. Let's.
Is that?
Should we end the day?
No, never mind.
Let's quick save and end the day, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we've got people to talk to. Oh, a lot of people to talk to. Alright. See what Will's up to.
I want to have a word.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem.
Huh.
How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Light on my feet.
Like, I don't know if we should be throwing a Shadowheart.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunted for a cure.
Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Hey now.
Gulek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
It must be quite a shock to leave your Kresh behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears spanned Toral's sky Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a Kresh.
I said the wrong thing. Clearly. Let's go talk to Asterion.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
It doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I'm just trying to survive like you.
Yes, we're more similar than I thought.
You feeling alright?
I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Huh. Alright, that's everybody. Let's go to bed. We'll just use the 240 packs. Alright, let's leave camp and be on our way. I like this party lineup. And we're back here. Perfect.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I have to use speak with animals as a ritual until long rest. Alright, let's go talk to Oladon. Okay, let's talk to Pinta.
Rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Pinta, Oladon?
Rat watches your movements but does not speak.
Huh. Ren?
Rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Huh. They could be in the employ of the chick here. Let's come over and talk to... Well, I guess we should talk to her first. Koga. Let's quick save. Talk to Koga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Trade? It's got a whole chicken and a good berry. Level 5 wood elf. Okay. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Huh. Logbook, can I read it? Logbook 12, 1371. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar, a group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They set up camp on the edge of the forest. Two bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died, paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar.
That's what matters.
Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get it creative. 12 Uktar. Mudslide did the trick, buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanas. Wicker basket. Give me them potatoes, girl. Murgrass. Okay, we can't touch that stuff. Let's go talk to Wrath.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again?
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence? We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Koga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Koga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him.
Sylvanas' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, boy. It's all right.
Let's talk to Silver.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Relax, no one is here to hurt you.
Stupid or a liar. Neither is needed here. Go!
Huh. Who's that? Okay, let's come over here. A warning to the Sword Coast. Grimy report. Let's see, wicker chest.
I don't want blood.
Red apple, orange.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
Fallen plaque.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Religion save failed. Union plaque.
Better not be cut.
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Local history, written in riddles.
Huh. Marcoral?
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake. Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Huh. Detailed report. Someone has written Shadow Curse at the top of this page and a number of notes below. Trees infected but still alive, malicious component to underlying magic, resists removal, attempts to infect caster. Range and severity of curse suggests divine origin. Umbral characteristics and vicinity to Shar's temple suggest goddess herself is responsible.
Temple of Shar. Where? And what's this about a curse?
Huh. Grimy report. Paw prints suggest an animal walked across this entry, smudging everything except a few words. Animal scout scent, eastern town, villagers possibly still alive, violent. Huh. A warning to the Sword Coast. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of gods-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of that divine image? Tieflings, wearing their devilish heritage for all to see, walk among us as if they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These Hell's Touch people have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No, we can see their true nature, plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our worlds. All around I see Drow, Duergar, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should you accept them when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children? Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I'm not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive the Tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, and especially suspicious when you do not. Grove annals we can't read. Study of the Sword Coast. A scrap of a larger map fastened to the page with a fragrant sap. Someone has written tainted by curse above the lands to the east, beyond the mountains on the road to Baldur's Gate. Okay, oh, why is that lit up? Was there something there? Oh, there, a vase. Alright, let's, come in here. Druids chambers. We can take the dagger root.
Might be useful.
We can take the dagger root.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
The rituals.
Oh, wounded bird, and there's Nettie.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again?
We've shown them once. We take Grove Law
On
seriously.
antidotes, a deep crease in the spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writing in the corners marks it as an antidote for all known potions. This is it, the recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip to the actual recipe. I was sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, human, stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. It felt like a crime. Recipe for 1 bottle of antidote. Extracts needed. Salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet. Method: slowly trinkle salts into suspension, stir clockwise until the concoction's consistency turns almost chewable. It might turn slightly green, but this is purely aesthetic and has no effect on the antidote itself. And remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3, thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Recipe unlocked, antidote, cool. Cauldron of boiling theriac, we can't touch that. We can grab the mugwort. Glass distillation set, crystal ball, wow. Condensers and alembics.
Nearly there.
Bunch of chests and stuff. Nettie's gloves, Druid notebook.
What's that?
Succeeded a perception check. What did we spot? This stone slab, we can't access it. Nettie's gloves, can't take them. We can read the Druid notebook. This is an ancient notebook whose ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Catheric is finished, but it costs us the land. Darkness has fallen, corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadows, picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded were safe. I returned, searching for survivors. Lost, but I found his shade. I put it to rest and took his glaive. Blade infused with shadow. I have it locked away to serve as a reminder that even victory can taste bitter. Oh, so the glaive is maybe locked behind there? Come over here. Stone tablets. Oral histories of Faerun, the spell plague. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 25, Cornelius and Tumelius Worthywort, halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Innerlith. I met the brothers, or rather they found me in the lower pass through the Fireshare Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was to our mutual embarrassment then that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained, and a traveler on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private as would be proper. I suspect they knew too little of Dragonborn to be appropriately disgusted, and instead invited me to sup with them. Over a roadside fire, I learned of the purpose behind their journey. Cornelius, Lurian, my lad, our ancestral home, it was lost during the spell plague. Tomelius, weren't nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's lucky Nashers, is it? It sank. Cornelius, wasn't I there when the blue fire took it? Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome. T, I remember you crying. Maybe it was that you sank the place, going back to finish the job. C, watch that lip lest I fatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerously, and so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Abir, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we lived under until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. C, right, T, another potato. Okay.
It's messy, but we'll fix you up.
Let's talk to the wounded bird.
Please. I'm resting.
Oh. Something took a chunk out of you. What happened? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
I don't want to kill it. Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment.
Vis medicat.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Huh. Oh, we're going back that way?
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you realize you've seen this thorn in the wilds. It's Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
Put the briar down and we'll talk.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. there should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Huh. You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Huh. You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why is it poison?
Huh.
Never tried.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
The dissected drow. Take the Onomacrosis. Rune of the Eagle. Something in that vessel? Dream Visitor said that. Bottled Tentacles, Bottled Blooms, Halsin's Journal Volume 1, Notes on Drow Parasite, anatomical sketches of both a drowned and illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, illithid undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of Ceramorphosis on the cadaver, most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Halsin's pipe. Hastily written note.
To track him down and see what he knows.
My dearest Nettie, I entrust you with...
Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
My dearest Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet, she's getting lazy. Master Halsin. Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen, huh? Bottled Tentacles, Halsin's Journal. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves, but that is not the extraordinary or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and the host's cadaver here in my study. I told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Koga will demand answers I don't have yet. I'd better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Dissected drow. Is this the vessel they were talking about? Drow's letter. Order taken from the body of a drow scout. They're written in an elegant if angry hand. track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. Rune of the Eagle. What vessel are they talking about? The Mind Flayer Parasite specimen? Hanging suspended in murky slime, the living tadpole looks like some hideous cousin to the slug, only gorged and slick with remnants of brain fluid. It's worth 100. What's in the vessel? I don't get it. This? Wyvern toxin? Shifting mercurially within its vial, the toxin holds a promise of a swift and delectable death. Huh. There's something in the vessel. What vessel are they talking about? He's got the note. We can get a better angle. Bullywug trumpet, but it'd be stealing. Stone tablets, we're not even allowed to look. Rune of the Elk. Sightings record, we're not allowed to look. Huh. A little curious, sure, but...
That's curious.
What, Lazo? Oh, stone slab? We can actually take the mugwort. Personal account, can't read that. I don't want to mess around and necessarily I don't want to get in trouble. Dagger. Wooden pipe worn smooth with age and use, it still smells faintly of some exotic tobacco. What was that dream visitor? There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look. Do we have to pick this up or something? Consume? Consume the Mind Flayer Parasite specimen. Alright, let's reload. I don't want to pick that up. I don't understand. This is Halsin's research, but I don't want to go sneaking through it. I don't understand what that dream visitor meant, though. Something in that vessel. The vessel must be the drow. Lothsworn Drow. Sunlight sensitivity. I don't get it. Maybe the bottled eye? An eye floating in a jar. It's too big to be human. Bottled tentacles. Long jar packed full of severed tentacles. It's unclear if they're from a sea creature or something more sinister. Bottled blooms. Encased safely in glass, the beautiful petals continue to blossom. Withered chisel set.
God, slow down.
Huh. Now we can use the Cauldron of Boiling Theriac. On antidotes is orange instead of red. Huh. How much time have we been playing? It goes by so fast. 46 minutes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Alright, well, I'm going to save here. I want to say thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. This is worth 14 gold. Part 2 of the Basics of Alchemy series by Haskin Zasilifin, a descaled dragonborn who lived a life of difficult pain and commendable selflessness. We'll check out this cauldron
Vanis, I just want my bed.
next time and explore more of this interesting stuff that's going on here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all very much. Stay tuned because much more to come. So don't go anywhere. It is getting so good. I mean, it's already so good, but it's getting even better. So hope to see you guys in the next one. Much love, peace, and joy. Take care, and see you guys then. Bye-bye.